If you are seeing us for the first time, just know that fate has brought us together. Like, share, subscribe, and follow us for more. Here are 15 clear, powerful reasons comparing Africa to the world economy. Written in a strong, factual, and media-friendly way you can use for videos, speeches, posts, or book chapters. Africa versus the world economy. 15 key reasons. 1. Resource wealth versus export value. Africa has over 30% of the world's mineral resources, yet exports them mostly as raw materials, while the rest of the world exports finished products. Value is created outside Africa. 2. Population growth versus job creation. Africa's population grows faster than any region, but job creation is far behind, unlike Asia or Europe, where industrialization absorbs labor. 3. Consumption versus production. Africa imports what it consumes: food, fuel, manufactured goods, while the world's strongest economies produce and export what they consume. 4. Debt dependence versus capital accumulation. Many African states rely on external borrowing, while advanced economies accumulate capital through strong domestic industries. 5. Weak industrialization versus manufacturing power. Africa contributes less than 3% to global manufacturing, while China, Europe, and the US dominate industrial output. 6. Informal economy versus formal systems. Africa's economy is largely informal, limiting tax revenue and worker protection, while developed economies rely on structured formal systems. 7. Youthful population versus aging workforce. Africa has the youngest population in the world, a future advantage, while Europe and Japan struggle with aging populations. 8. Infrastructure deficit versus infrastructure maturity. Poor roads, power shortages, and weak logistics raise costs in Africa, while global competitors benefit from efficient infrastructure. 9. Agricultural potential versus food imports. Africa holds 60% of the world's uncultivated arable land, yet imports billions of dollars in food annually. 10. Technology leapfrogging versus legacy systems. Africa skips old systems and adopts mobile money and digital services faster, while developed economies are tied to legacy infrastructure. 11. Currency weakness versus reserve currencies. African currencies are volatile and vulnerable, while the US dollar, euro, and yen dominate global trade. 12. Brain drain versus talent retention. Africa loses skilled professionals to the world economy, while developed countries benefit from this imported talent. 13. Political instability versus institutional stability. Coups, conflicts, and weak governance slow growth, while stable political systems encourage investment elsewhere. 14. Intra-African trade versus global trade integration. Only about 15% of Africa's trade is within the continent, compared to over 60% in Europe and Asia. 15. Potential versus performance. Africa has the greatest long-term potential but underperforms today, while advanced economies maximize productivity with fewer resources. The core difference. The world economy is built on value creation, industrial power, and strong institutions. Africa's economy is still trapped in extraction, import dependence, and weak governance, but that can change. If you are seeing us for the first time and watched till this point, just know that fate has kept us together.
It holds 60%
like, share, subscribe, and follow us for more.